YouTube, welcome back. Iraq recently released an article for you guys, letting you know what they're working on, why they haven't done the budget, why the rate's not changing at this time. The article went into great detail and explained to you what's left remaining, what they have to do, and basically when they're going to finish it, so you know when the rate's going to change, guys. I hope you guys all saw that article, okay? If guys, we've captured all this for you. That's why we were the only Dinar group or YouTube group, guys, that was able to tell you the rate's not going to change, why the budget's not getting approved at this time, and why nothing happened this last weekend. We were the only group to accurately deliver that information to you, okay? It's because of what we found. If you guys would like to be informed investors, and if you guys want help in this, we can gladly help you, become a really just knowledgeable, informed investor within this investment, okay? I'll put a link below for you. Come over and join us at Patreon, guys. We'll gladly help you out, give you one-on-one time, okay? Get you through this so that you don't have to deal with the fun challenges of trying to understand the Iraq news, okay? Because Iraq recently put out an article explaining everything in great detail for you, okay? So again, if you need help, please reach out and we'll definitely help you guys get through this. All right, guys, so we have some news for you. Let's get going on this. So, and also, guys, in this news, this article that came out recently, they basically told you they're not going to do a budget, okay? So again, I mean, here you guys go. We'll look at the news, but Iraq did kind of say they're not working on a budget, so this news is going to be misleading and discouraging for you. All right, so the meeting of the Shiite blocs end with an agreement to pass the budget. The Shiite blocs, according to this article, guys, they're in agreement to approve the budget tomorrow, Wednesday, okay? The Saudi ambassador to Baghdad comments on Kazemi's visit. The ambassador to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia to Iraq confirmed that the visit of Prime Minister Kazemi tomorrow to the kingdom, it is important, comes at an important time, and a number of political, security, and economic issues will be discussed, and a number of agreements will be signed in several areas. The ambassador stressed the importance of the relationship between the two countries, adding that there is an intention and an increase in border crossings with Iraq, and the airport is working around the clock regarding the gift of the custodian, the two holy mosques, represented by the International Stadium. There are continuous meetings to complete the work procedures as for the Coordination Council between the kingdom and Iraq. There are continuous meetings, and there will be an important meeting between the businessmen soon between the two countries. Ministry of Finance issues a statement regarding the price of the dollar. We follow its impact on the local markets. Ministry of Finance issued on Tuesday a statement regarding the exchange rate of the dollar while confirming that it is following its impacts on the local markets. The media office of the Ministry of Finance stated in a statement that it worked with continuous follow-up to note the effect of the change in the exchange rate in the local markets as it held several meetings with the government officials and representatives of the private industrial sectors for the purpose of discussing the changes occurring as a result of the change of the exchange rate with the movement of local markets and work to protect the poor. The statements added the Ministry of Planning published a statistic that included 486 types of foodstuffs that showed after the change in prices between November of 2020 to February of 2021, as it clarified that the change in prices was slight, not due to the effect of exchange rates, adding that there are merchants trying to achieve benefit by linking the exchange rate to the price increase in the local markets. He pointed out that it hopes that the relevant authorities will take their role in monitoring the movement of varying market prices to prevent tampering with the citizens' food mosques represented by the International Stadium. There are continuous meetings to complete the work procedures. As for the Coordination Council between the Kingdom and Iraq, there are continuous meetings, and there will be an important meeting between businessmen soon between the two countries. Habusi directs attendees to hold a session to vote on the budget tomorrow. Parliament Speaker Mohammed Habusi on Tuesday that legislative budget is an important step, calling on all MPs to attend the voting session tomorrow, Wednesday. So, again, they're telling you they're working towards They've got a session of Parliament scheduled tomorrow to try to complete the 21 budget law. There is no disagreement with the other Shiite forces, and we will enter the voting session together. The Syron Alliance confirmed on Tuesday that there are no differences between it and in the other alliances, considering what it is promoting is false. The voting session on the 21 budget will be tomorrow, Wednesday, and that it is agreed upon with the blocs, and there are no disagreements with the rest of the forces, as some Kurdish parties envision. So again, they're telling you budget tomorrow, okay? Al-Kazemi, we hope to stay away from the auctions on the issue of the dollar exchange rate. You guys know they're no longer auctioning off U.S. dollars in the country of Iraq anyway. Prime Minister Kademi confirmed on Tuesday that challenges continue in the country nature due to the nature of the situation, which requires an effort to overcome them. Al-Kademi said in a statement regarding the cabinet session, people received a copy of it. Challenges continues in the country due to the nature of the situation, which requires the solidarity and cooperation of everyone to overcome them. On the issue of the exchange rate, the Prime Minister called for staying away from auctions in the issue of the dollar exchange rate, as the decision was taken by the central bank in accordance with the vision and a targeted strategy, and we began to see the results of the growth of monetary reserves and on Iraq's international credit rating. Al-Kazemi said that he looks forward to speeding up the approval of the federal budget law and the paragraphs it contains that addresses the needs of the poorest classes and support service projects that affect the lives of the citizen. Prime Minister directed all ministries to work with all their effort to support the Ministry of Trade in order to distribute the ration card items to citizens and not give some merchants an opportunity to exploit the citizens' needs. He continued, we direct the Ministry of Interior and the National Security Agency to monitor the irrational rise in prices as a result of greed of merchants. Kazemi called on the ministries to work diligently to support the reform decisions according to the strategy prepared for them, and pressures must be faced with patience and action. Again, Parliament's going to try to vote on the budget tomorrow on Wednesday. An official in the central bank, there is no return to the previous dollar price. Any decision to reduce it means heading for an economic massacre. That's the central bank telling you they're going to keep the current exchange rate locked where it's at, or unchanged, fixed where it's at 1460, the devaluation rate. International Astronomy expects April 13th as the first day of Ramadan. Parliamentary Finance announces the budget's ready to vote within 2 days. So between now and Thursday, in this article they're saying they do it. They also said that they hard locked it in tomorrow, Wednesday. So we will see. All right, more news for you guys. So, Iraq dinar auction results. They're no longer auctioning off dinar in country, only abroad. Vice President, tomorrow is the date for voting on the budget. 45th President Trump launched his own social platform. It's called 45office.com if you're interested in checking it out. Kademi threatens in the event that the government and the central bank insist on the decision to raise the price of the dollar, we will proceed with procedures to withdraw powers. And guys, the central bank's leaving it right where it's at, so it's not even worth reading that article. Central bank calls the shots. Fitch modifies his view of the Iraqi economy. Fitch changed Iraq to stable at a B-. An increase in the sale, that's just the value, that's the market value of the dinar. Not worth looking into. An official in the central bank, there is no return. There is no return to the previous dollar price. Any decision to reduce it means heading for an economic massacre. Again, the central bank, that's the same article as the previous news. Central bank's going to keep the exchange rate fixed at where it's at. Hey, you guys are the best. Take care, guys, and have a great day.